Hey guys, okay, so today I'm going to be doing a review of the Sephora Color Play 5-in-1 palette that I just ordered and got in the mail yesterday, and a quick face of the day, which includes a lot of that product. So here is the palette. It's huge. Oh, sorry, it's glaring off my window. And it's great. I watched a review the other day of the 88 Matte and 88 Shimmer. I forget what company that's made by. And the girl that did the video was complaining about how sturdy the case was. She said it was really flimsy and it broke really easily. This case is very sturdy. This is really hard and kind of hard to open actually, but really good. And as you can see, here I'll go slowly, there's a lot of product. Not 88 of them. And most of the colors are shimmer, most of the eyeshadows. There are some mattes thrown in there, and so all of these are eyeshadows. This section is all lip glosses, and then this down here are all the blushes. And what they did was they put it in nice little categories for you, so like all these colors go together, all these. I mean, of course you can mix and match them, but they did put them into categories for you if you want to just use that color palette. It came in this cute little box, and on the back, each row, or actually each column of the color palettes has a little name. There's Dinner in Paris, Coffee in New York, really cute. And it also came with this portable mirror from when you are traveling. You can just throw it in there and have something to look at. So, I really like the product so far. I used a couple yesterday, and I used it again today. And what I did was, I don't usually use a primer for my eyeshadows anyways. I probably should, but I never do. And so that kind of gives you an idea of how the product really works just on its own anyways. I'm having trouble opening it. So I guess I'll start my face of the day. It's my first one of these. I don't wear any kind of foundation or cover-up or concealer or anything. If I use that stuff, it's just in the dead of winter. So I don't have any of that on. What I use under my eye for dark circles or anything is, I don't even know what company this is, but it's just an under eye concealer. I just blot it to get out the dark circles. So that's that. And then because it's been getting really hot here in Connecticut, I've been using my Covergirl True Blend Translucent Powder in medium. I'll probably get a darker shade soon as I get tanner. Just this with this round brush, and I use it mostly on my T-zone because that's where I tend to get shiny, on my nose, and then just kind of spread it out on my forehead and just brush it lightly on my cheeks. And then I do my eyebrows, and because I'm really anal about my eyebrows, and they look awful today because I bought this new product yesterday. It's by Milani Easybrow, and it's in dark brown. It has this end with the brush. The brush was nice. And then this end is the pencil, and it is nice and thin. Oh, look at that. It's not even working right now. And so, but it comes out really chunky and thick and not good at all. So I had to go back and correct it with what I usually use on my eyebrows, which I will stick with from now on, which is the Maybelline Eyebrow Gel. This is in medium brown, and I had it from when I had highlights in my hair. I'm going to get dark brown next time I go. The only reason I got this yesterday was because they didn't have this in dark brown. I had to go correct this mistake that I made with this today as much as I could without having to just completely wash my face again. So that's what I tried to do. After I do that, I just use this eyebrow gel. I believe this is by Covergirl as well. I'm kind of running low. But that works really well. I have really coarse and thick eyebrows. I have to trim them like every few weeks. They're really hard to manage, but whatever, it happens. So, I guess I'll get started on my eyelids next. I did use this today, and look what the trick I just found out. All these pop out individually as well. So you can take out any one from the palette if you just want to use that one for the day. And I will feature this one because I only used this color palette today. I'm wearing camo shorts. I don't know if you can see them, so it kind of goes with the brown. So the name of this one is Coffee in New York, in case you're wondering what the name of this color combination is. What I did was I took this lightest shade down here and put that all, just pretty much all over under my eyebrow and on my lid as a primer, I guess. And it just kind of evened everything out, made it look softer. And then next I used this shade right next to it for my inner eyelid, like this from here over, right into this crease. It's a nice little shimmery goldish brown color. And then I used this darkest brown color right here for the outer part of my eyelid. And then I wanted to use a lot of the colors today, so I tried to use them for all little different things. And then I wanted to blend this out a little more, so I used this shimmery shade right above the light color that I used, and I kind of just highlighted the very outside onto under my eyebrow, right like in this corner, to just kind of blend that dark brown out. And then I used this medium brown color right under here. And it's very hard to see in this lighting. It looks better in my mirror, but it all kind of blends really nicely. And I did use this blush that they suggested for this color palette, and I couldn't really see it at all because I might be too tan for that now. I don't really look tan on this camera, but I'm darker than I usually am. So after using that, I added my own blush, which is all broken apart now because I dropped it. But this is a powder palette multicolored blush in Blushing Nude. It has like a lot of pinks and browns in it, and I just use this blush brush that I've had for years to do that. All right here, a little bit out here on my nose. And then my mascara I just got is Lashblast Volume by Covergirl, and this is in Very Black. And I really like this mascara. You just have to be kind of careful because when I put my mascara on, I go from this way and from that way, and the brush is kind of thick, so you have to be careful of your eyelid. But the mascara as a product, I have to rate very highly because I'm very picky about mascara. If it gets too chunky or watery or thick, it doesn't do any of that. It's perfect texture. And also for my eyeliner, I don't have any eyeliner on my eyelid or underneath just because I wanted to use just the product, just the Sephora product. And so I just did it on my waterline and underneath it there. And this is Revlon Colorstay eyeliner in black. I don't own any liquid eyeliner. I'm kind of afraid of it. So that's that. And I did use these two. Oh, I didn't use both, but these are the two suggested lip stuff for this palette. I used this more shimmery orange one, which you can see, and I think it goes very nicely with this color palette. So that's that. What I've seen so far from this from this Sephora Color Play-5 in 1, so far from the past couple days, I have to rate it pretty highly. And you can go to Sephora.com to get this. It was only $29.50 for all of that, and it was originally $150, so that's a great deal. I suggest you go and do that. And if you're wondering about the brushes I used, these are all the brushes I used. Oh, this one was for my lips. So these are all the ones I used for my eyes. They're not anything great. They're from Walmart, from Avon. This one's from my mom. It could be from Sephora, but they're not anything crazy great, so you can just use whatever you want, and the product will come out really nicely. And that's all I have for you today. I kind of have to rush it because I have to go to work, but I hope you enjoy, and go check out that product. Bye guys!